The Woodland Christmas Tree. Illustrated by Ken McKee, written by Ann McKee. Narrated by Grandpa Calabrese. "It's snowing," yelled Baby Rabbit as he looked out of the window. When the other little rabbits heard this, they raced outside. "Snow, snow, snow faster, snow on Christmas Eve," they sang as they danced around in the falling snowflakes. Then, all of a sudden, the little rabbits stopped dancing. "It's Christmas Eve tonight," they cried, "and we don't have a Christmas tree." At that moment, Mr. Badger came down the path pulling his garden truck. "Time to choose a Christmas tree," he called, so the little rabbits ran after him into the woods. "This fir tree is perfect," smiled Mr. Badger. "It's just the right shape and size." "Oh, please don't chop it down," cried Baby Rabbit. "I would never do that," laughed Mr. Badger, and he took his spade from the truck. He carefully dug up the fir tree and put it into a pot. Everybody helped to pull it back home. The woodland animals were thrilled when they saw what was in Mr. Badger's truck. "Let's all trim the tree," cried Dottie Dormouse, and she fetched some Christmas decorations from her cupboard. Mr. Fox brought candy canes tied up with ribbon, and Mrs. Mole baked gingerbread. That night, when it grew dark, the animals had a lovely surprise. Mr. Badger had put brightly colored lights all over the tree when no one was looking. "It's beautiful," everyone shouted as they gathered around. "Can you hear the bells jingling on the tree?" asked one of the little hedgehogs. "I can hear jingle bells too," and Mr. Badger smiled. "Look who's coming through the trees. It's Father Christmas," the little animals shouted. "I saw the sparkling lights on your tree when I flew over the woods," said Father Christmas as he opened his sack. He placed a present for everyone underneath the wonderful woodland Christmas tree. When Christmas was over, Mr. Badger put the fir tree in his garden. He looked after it very carefully. After all, they would use it again next Christmas. Merry Christmas, Elise.